we're going to work on some things that he hasn't seen before. And one of the things that he has seen before, the thing he has seen before is his blue target, his ball target. I'm going to set that aside a minute. And I'm actually going to put a lead rope on him, because if what I do scares him or startles him, I don't want him to be able to just run completely off and be a maniac. I want to have a little bit more control over this situation. This situation is a fly whisk. He's a little nervous about this already. I'm going to let him sniff it. See? And we're going to flick some flies away with it. And we got a little reaction there. And this is just a horsetail on a string, on a stick. Good boy. Yeah. There you go. No big deal. Horsetail on a stick. You can handle that. Get rid of those flies. Good boy. So he's standing still nicely. I let him know I'm happy with that. Give him a tiny piece of carrot. He's still nervous about it. You can see his ears back. He's got some tension in his face. But I really want him to find out that when I do something like this, it's not going to hurt him. It may look like it's going to hurt him, but it's not going to hurt him. Good boy. Good boy. He has been very sensitive about inadvertent touching on his legs, so we're going to work on that a little bit. Oh, there's a fly. Get rid of those flies. Get rid of the flies. That bothers him a little bit, so we'll keep doing it. And the key to this is a desensitization protocol. And we're presenting the stimulus at a low enough level that with a little effort he can handle it. And I'm paying attention to when his body tenses a bit and we have a bit of a startle. Good boy. And I'm not so worried so much if he's got a tiny bit of tension. I don't want to see a lot of it, but I'm watching his muzzle very carefully for any signs of tension. Good boy. And I'm going to keep doing stuff like this till he relaxes, because the best way to get rid of the obnoxious lady is to relax. And he is starting to tune me out and pay attention to other things. Good boy. Oh, let's do a real good job of dealing with his head. So I want you to notice I am beating my pony about the head and face. There you go. I'm just beating you up, aren't I? Good boy. I'm happy with that. So we'll put that away. Let's go. And I've got another scary thing here for him. Today is the scary day. Here's a few black strands on him from that. Here what we can see. Get that bit. There we go. And the other scary thing is this big blue jacket. You were supposed to startle and go nuts when I did that. So he's backing off of it. He thinks that's something to be a little concerned about. So, good boy. Now this does have some parts on it that might be uncomfortable if they smack him, so good job. Standing quietly gets the treat. I'm going to escalate the severity of this. It's all folded up, and I'm going to unfold this very quickly and flap it. That's a little more what I expected to see out of him. And he startled. He didn't pull too far away. But I think we need to do that a couple more times. A couple more times for you. I'm being very careful not to loop this rope around my hand. I want to do safe rope handling so that if he does have a very strong reaction and tug away, I won't be injured. Good boy. Rubbing his face with it. Now that last presentation was to his near eye. I'm going to do this next one to his off eye. And I think he's probably reacting more to the rope on his face than anything I'm doing with the jacket. Come here, sweetie. Good boy. Good boy. So it kind of bothers him to have his eyes covered and everything. So what I'll do is I'm going to cover his head and eyes, but I'm going to leave his nose out so I can give him alfalfa while we're doing that. Head's covered. Here's the alfalfa. Oh, oh, good boy. Oh. Oh. Okay, that kind of bothers him. So we'll do it again. Yeah, if it bothers you, we'll do it again until it stops bothering you. Good. One of the things I'm doing to help him deal with this is I'm not going to leave it on as long. Covered up and comes off. Covered up, comes off. Make the blindness briefer. Covered up and comes off. Good boy. Good job. Step up. You want to stay right there, honey bunny? Yeah, good boy. Peekaboo. Let's play peekaboo with the pony. Peekaboo pony. Come on. He's fine as long as he has some vision. Good guy. Yeah, good boy. Mostly what I want to end up with is a horse that can have something weird happen to it. And I want the horse to think that this is just another one of my stupid games. There you go. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. Good job. Yeah, good boy. This will also go to a matter of trust. Let's see if he trusts me to come with me. Come on, step up. Step up. Come on. Come on. Stepped up, uncovered. Good boy. And alfalfa. Are you in there? Are you in there? Good boy. Now we still have to address the body sensitivity issue of this. So we have the psychological issue of having his eyes covered up or having something like this suddenly come out. As you can see, when we start talking about his haunches, we still have a body sensitivity issue. How about that? Huh? Would you like me to move it? Stand up. And this kind of thing just takes as long as it takes. Got to be careful in how I do this because sometimes, you know, they can get used to somebody doing this, like I'm blanketing them. But that's not the way somebody would handle this object if they were being mean. If they were being mean, they're going to come overhand. So I want him to be able to tolerate that kind of action as well. Good boy. Now his near back leg is about cocked up in a relaxed state. He's not showing any tension in his face. Those ears are still going a bit. And that could be a matter of thinking about this awful hard. But this is exactly the kind of thing that is going to convince this horse that he can trust me not to do anything evil to him. And that standing calmly and tolerating whatever I ask him to tolerate is the fastest way to a payday. Why don't you think about that a bit, and I'll be back.